As a single woman living alone, it's never easy. One has to learn to deal with a lot. Fear, stress, loneliness. But Iram Mirza tells us how to survive being single in the big bad city.
Single and fabulous. Well, that's quite debatable actually. Come to think of it, it's a life any girl will dream of, you know.
I am laying a lullaby beneath the sky to cover the fallen world.
Rush life in a big city, crazy hours, endless partying, friends. But there's a flip side to everything. Hi, I'm Iram Mirza, a journalist by profession. Well, my job is to find stories that strike a chord, that stir the soul. And my assignment this time is to track down the journey of a single woman battling the urban blues. Camera ready? The first step of journalism, to focus in on a case study. So, single and fabulous, is that what your status is?
Single and fabulous in this city? Are you kidding me?
Next.
Actually, I don't really give a
Smoking, not allowed. Next. Second thumb rule of journalism. When fail, then analyze. So there I was, tracing the problems, cracking the issues of a city woman, trying to find my perfect case study. When it happened. Wait a minute, wasn't I a perfect case study? Time for... After all, I was 19 when I moved to Delhi. Stumbling but steadily making my way through the crowds. Yes, I was a perfect.
Single girl.
Trying to find my
And battling the blues of...
Big bag city.
Wait. Rewind, please. Time for a fresh introduction. Hi, I'm Iram Mirza, a journalist by profession and all of 25, and this is my story. I guess loneliness is the biggest problem. I remember this one instance when I had just come out of a relationship after a long time. And I was dealing with the thought of being single, you know. And we wanted to go out and celebrate my singlehood. And I was getting ready for a party, you know, the new dress and the new haircut. And I was feeling a little, you know, nice about being single. And suddenly I realized that there was this zip at the back of this dress that I couldn't reach. And there was nobody to help me out. Now, something as stupid as not being able to zip up your dress made me realize that I was alone out there. But it's not that stupid all the time, you know, especially when you're living in a big and unsafe city like Delhi. I remember I was late for one of my shoots and I was in the car parking trying to, you know, get to my car. I was late, so I was being careful, just being a woman, you know, and I was walking down and I suddenly realized that there was somebody or I was being followed. Now, this is a kind of situation you would have heard of. I mean, I did read about it at least a million times in newspapers. But trust me, when you're caught in one of those situations, you know, your mind just goes numb. I had my pepper spray. I mean, I was clutching it in my hand and I could use it. But my mind was battling with the fear, you know, of the fact that what if I couldn't. And that moment, I decided I'm going to pack my bags and go back to my parents. Just for that sense of security. Just for that feeling that I'm going to be safe. You know, but when it calmed down, I realized I can't do that. I don't want to be branded as a failure. Finding a house, well, trust me, it's a full-fledged battle. The kind of labels you have to deal with. They ask you questions like,
are you Section 377.
आपका बॉयफ्रेंड?
You smoke?
क्या आप ड्रिंक भी करते हैं?
Do you work late? Are you telling me lies?
I was homeless for about 7 to 8 months, living out of my suitcase, shuttling in between my friends' houses. It was absolutely crazy. And to compound my problem, I am a Muslim. I was straight away branded in Osama's cousin, trying to bomb away the country. It's insane. I don't know which century are we living in. It's a great feeling to be able to be on your own. But it's also human to take it for granted. Everybody does. I have no schedule, no time to sleep, no fixed time to eat. I mean, forget about healthy food. You know, when I'm on shoots, it's all about grabbing a bite, whatever I could lay my hands on. I passed out on one of my shoots.
Are you okay, Iram?
And I was diagnosed with a low hemoglobin count, as low as 8. I guess somewhere down the line, it's also a problem of excess, you know. I mean, it's the saying, how much freedom is too much. A lot of my single friends are into substance abuse, you know. And there's nobody to rein you in, so, you know, you make your own decision. And there's a very thin line between right and wrong there. It's all about that quick fix solution, you know, push button escapes. I was an insomniac. I just couldn't sleep. And I did take pills. In my case, the realization happened soon. In other cases, it might just be too late.
I am laying a lullaby beneath the sky to cover the fallen world.
So single and fabulous? I guess yes, you know. I know it's tough to be a single woman, but I'm living my life on my own terms, my own conditions. It's a great high. It's all part of life, you know. I mean, until unless you wouldn't fall, you would never know how to get up and get going. Yeah, single and fabulous.
The time for